I again feel like I'm losing my mind because like, do any of these people actually play games? I feel like they play 3 games that they love. It's like, yeah, COD, WoW, some Fortnite, and then outside of that, it's like all the rest of the games are all woke trash now, woke deplorable trash.
Your way of triggering my senses has only touched the surface. Is there anything else you want me to do?
I'm not from the React video. I'm not getting a lot of what the gameplay entails. Apparently, you shave your love interest, so just make sure that they're nice and groomed, as hairless as possible.
At this rate, we could end up in a lose-lose situation.
Give me a minute. Love and deep space. You see that?
Monthly revenue report for July 2024. Number 1, Zenless Zone Zero. Love and Deep Space was number 2, earning $42 million. Wow. $42 million. It's a lot of money. Also a lot of horny. Seems like a lot of hornies going down here.
This game right here, it made $30 million last month, and it made $42 million this month. That's right. Oh my God. This game looks like softcore corn. As I said, it's the 2nd most popular game. Who do you think plays this, boys or girls? The protagonist is female only. Wait, really? So it's a romance just for girls?
You cannot comprehend the sound that just came out of my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, bathrobe series will be available. Oh my God.
I wonder if Grums is going to do a whole thing about this, like getting really angry about the costumes and being like, they promised us to have bathrobes that would expose so much more chest area. This was what we were promised. I saw the new version, the one that actually got released, and the robe is just moved a little bit closer to the center, so you do get to see the line going down the chest of his, like, you know, muscular pectorals, but you don't actually get to see all the skin. And so this is what was promised versus what's delivered. You know, still no dong. No, I don't know if there's dong in the game itself. I can't attest to that. I have not done a playthrough, but there's no dong in the trailer, unfortunately.
Are you gonna play it? Am I gonna play it? Jeez. I mean, you know, I don't like playing girl characters, right? Maybe if it was a male character. Wait, no, because that would imply. No. All right, let's move.
So someone in chat was saying tomorrow's National Coming Out Day. So I guess this whole little segment is slightly even more appropriate. I don't know if I could play a game like this on stream for a number of reasons. If it does feature dong, like there's certain video games on Twitch, I'm pretty sure you can't stream. There's like hardcore sex video games that you can play, right? I don't think just because they're video games by definition, Twitch is like, oh, well, yeah, we don't allow like women to show cleavage at all anymore. You can't accentuate features. Apparently it's just a little too risque for the audiences, but you can play video games that feature breasts on them. So if you're playing a God of War game, I mean, we're not going to tell you that you have to turn it off for the couple of minutes where there's the, you know, interactive sex scene. So you can play the God of War sex scene, but you can't just actually show real human female breasts on the show. So that's where we cut it off. And then if this game has like dongs galore, have you heard about that? Like there's apparently some new Netflix show that has so many penises and erect penises too, that it's like, it's making people mass complain at Netflix. Like people are so offended by it. And I have no idea what the show's about. I like, all I saw was the headlines. They're like, multiple Netflix users completely caught off guard by erect male penis in scene. I was like, that's really funny. I imagine it'd be funny if like the entire thing absolutely had nothing to do with sexuality, and just for some reason the director just put in so much dick in the pilot. Just the pilot too. The rest of the show very, very non-sexual. There's not a lot of content, not hypersexual at all. But you just watch the pilot and all of a sudden you're like, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of penises. And then all of a sudden it goes like the next episode and it's just like, oh, it's a courtroom drama. I thought so. Okay. Well, everyone has their chance, right? There's also a new Noah Samson. I want to quickly take a look at.
Hello viewers, apparently there's a crisis in masculinity going on. I hadn't gotten the memo about that, but I want to learn about what's going on today from one of my favorite YouTubers. He's called Andy Pants Gaming. He's been blowing up lately. He had a video 2 months ago. Who killed masculinity in video games? 2.6 million views. The pussification of video games, 1.1 million views. Why are video games so gay now? Almost 1 million views 2 months ago. Why I quit playing video games? That was 4 months ago, 200,000.
Wow. This shit pays, eh? Like, there's so many channels where there's absolutely barely any content outside of someone's gameplay footage. Like, they're literally just playing Fortnite, and then it's like 15, 20 minutes long, and it's just them complaining about the shit they hate. Just being like, oh man, it sucks so much now. The fake wokeness, the DEI, the bridge, the sweet baby inclusivity being forced down our throats. This latest game I thought I was going to enjoy, but Spider-Man 2, when you go around this corner of the specific part of the city, look right up there. Yeah, oh sorry, not this part. Okay, around that corner. Yeah, look, trans flag up there on the wall, clear as day. You can see it on the wall. Luckily, someone went and did a true freedom and censored it. So there's like a mod you can download now, and if you download the mod, it gets rid of all the rainbow flags, so they can't hurt you anymore. And you know, pronouns, and that, like, boom, for 200,000, 500,000 views. And like, even if you do a response video to them, you can be like, okay, so I'm now going to use facts and data to try and break down all of the points here in this video, you know. That it's just all like, yeah, but he's already got like 27 more since then. They're similar in style and delivery.
Because I wonder why. Today's video is called "What is the Crisis of Masculinity?" And as we can see, we have soldiers in 1945, and now we have two smiling guys. Unbelievable what's happened to this world and this country. Let's jump right in.
Fellas, some of you younger guys really need to hear this right now. And I know a lot of you older guys already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's an absolutely essential message in the absolute clown world that we live in right now.
Speak truth, man. I'm ready. Hit us with it, Andy Pants Gaming, or Andrew Pants Gaming to you, viewers.
You're a man. You're not a woman. You're not gay.
What?
You're not trans.
Wait, what's going on? At first I was like, okay, all right, true, accurate. I am a man watching this. I mean, for anyone who's not, it might be weird, but I assume the content's not for them. So this is really directed for men. And then once you get it, it's like, you're not gay. It's like, wait, but people could be gay if they're watching that. They might be. That's weird. Well, I guess maybe it's still not content for you, right? And then it's like, you're not trans. Wait, what if I was a trans man? I'm not, but what if I was? Then that's also strange to just put up there.
Okay, so far as for me, my experience of viewing, he's correct.
You're not bisexual. You're not pansexual.
Is he trying to weed out the viewers based on demographics? Like if a woman's watching this and it gets to this part?
You're a man.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Or is he doing conversion therapy right now?
You're not pansexual.
That's the second one.
Work a real job. Get around some real men.
Like, again, this stuff, it's all just so cookie cutter. It's like, hey, by the way, I know some of you are too young to know this. I'm a little bit older, wiser. I've grown with time like a fine wine, and I've come to learn some things about the world, and here they are. There's no such thing as gay people. They're just making it up. They're just fucking and sucking each other. It's a big old meme. I don't know why, but they're not real. There's no such thing. You're not gay. All right, cool. We're on board. Next thing, work hard. Just you get out there and you work because you're a man.
Do manual labor. Do something difficult. I promise any
But die in battle? Go to the front lines? Volunteer for D-Day? Do something brave. Make a YouTube video. Be a true legend. Be a podcaster.
gender confusion leaves your body the moment you lift some heavy weight.
Blue Room, thank you. I appreciate it.
Bro, what are you talking? No, he's right, though. He's got a point.
Scientifically, it increases your testosterone.
Chat, is this true? Can you
Yeah, I don't know who to ask about that.
guys let me know? Does pumping iron lead to detransition? Is this real?
There are only two genders, and you're the man one, so act like one. You were made to conquer.
Yeah. The Bible says you're made to rule. Wow, things really ramped up. This is biblical prophecy? That men need to rule and dominate and conquer? Okay.
The Bible says you were made to rule. You were made to shit up.
Yes, conquest as a man. You're so strong. Andy Pants Gaming from his Andy Pants Gaming chair.
You were made to do the difficult thing. You were made to do the hard thing.
Is he going to say join the steel workers next? Because I hear they're all gay. Well, I mean, that's what The Simpsons taught me. But even then, it's kind of like the very idea of like, what is masculine? Well, masculine is tough men, hard workers. And then it's like, have you ever like watched, like, I know you probably wouldn't go, but a pride parade and seen some of the floats? Have you seen when the muscular boys come by, like how they look? Like even the bears Bears, I mean, they used to just be bigger dudes. Now bears are swole too. They're just like, they're muscular, but they're even muscles beyond muscles, just enormous dudes, all hairy and shit, and they look very manly. It's what I imagine you picture when you picture real men is probably a bunch of gay dudes on a float. Like, masculine.
You were made to get married. You were made to have kids. You were made to work hard enough to support a family and sit on a park bench while you watch your kids play one day.
Wait, if everybody that watches this does that, there's not going to be enough benches at the park. I have to build more benches. That's a manual labor job for you right there, a bench builder.
You were made to die.
And it'll increase your testosterone. That's how that works, apparently. If you work with your hands, you have high T scores or something.
In a hospital bed one day surrounded by your loved ones.
That sounds soy as hell, surrounded by loved ones, and they're like hugging you and kissing you. Ew, no,
Yeah.
Go to war. Go explode on a beach, you soy.
You can't have loved ones if you never have kids.
That's profoundly sad.
I feel bad for his wife.
Yeah, that's profoundly sad and funny. Yeah, do you have a wife? I hope your wife doesn't watch your content. Nah, I'm not really into video games. You know, he's doing what he's doing. He's having a lot of success at it. I'm proud of him. It's awesome. Good for him. But also, what? If you don't have kids, you can never have loved ones. Can your friends not love you? Do you not have other family that you came from? Or can you not make new family or friends? Like, I hate everyone until I had a child. That was the first thing I ever loved.
Wife, man, he's just openly admitting he doesn't love her.
You were made to be brave. You were made to be loyal. And in the very bottom of you, I know these things exist in you.
Really? Thank you.
When somebody needs to be brave enough to run headlong into danger and possibly get killed, do they send a woman? Do they send a lady boy? No, they send a man.
What?
Noah's laughing, but that is kind of like, you know, the chain of command there. It's going to be like, hey, by the way, we need someone to explode. And then it's like, well, should we send the ladyboy? No, they're too precious. Yeah, we can't risk that. No ladyboys today. We're going to have to send, sorry, just regular old cis man, heterosexual as well. Heterosexual man. You're not gay. You're not bisexual. You're not pansexual. Get out there. Explode. For honor.
Bro, wait, you followed directions from another man? Another man told you to go die and you did it? Feminine trait? Submissive and breedable trait. That's all I'm saying.
When they need someone to explore the icy north and spend 40 days at sea catching rare sea life in the most dangerous conditions imaginable, did they send somebody who is confused about their
Also, like, why do you have to suffer immensely to justify your manhood? You know, I've worked construction. Guess what? I also, you know, I'm in a relationship with a woman right now, and we're happily in love. So I guess I'm all the things that, you know, these weirdos always say that you're supposed to try and achieve in life, kind of shit. And at the same time, it's like, working construction in no way, shape, or form made me identify more with my gender. I was working construction, and like with every nail and every fucking floorboard and everything, I'd be like, whoa, shit, I feel more manly. Feel it. Whoa, my voice, it's deepening. This is incredible. Look at that. Whoa, more hair on the chest for the first time. Amazing.
sexuality? No, they send a man.
Yo, you have no idea what those two yellow individuals are going through, man. They could be questioning. They could be swimming among the crabs and thinking, do I want to grab these crabs even, or do I want to kiss this guy? But in walks Andy Pants Gaming, telling us what they think, telling us this is what these yellow bellers, this is what these straight men think.
Women are meant to be at home in a safe and comfortable environment so that they can tend to the children.
I mean, I kind of knew this channel wasn't for the ladies when he opened it with, "You're a man." So, okay, fine. You're kind of appealing to a particular demographic there. But, you know, this reinforces it, where it's basically like, and now I'm getting to the other part. Being older, I'm wiser, I've learned about the world around me. And I've come to the conclusion that, ladies, your biological purpose is to stay at home and cook and clean for me, and also to produce them babies. And I will be inseminating you on a regular basis to do this.
Men are meant to go out into the rain and the cold and the mud to bring home money to let that home happen.
Why are you talking like you do this stuff? You're a blogger. Click, clack this script up on your little laptop. It was probably a gaming PC. RGB blasting in your face. And you went up to the mic real close and you said, "You're not a man unless you get wet and muddy at work." And you don't.
It's so true. Like, I would never sit here doing what I'm doing right now and be like, "Hey, unless you want to go into war, die valiantly in battle, You're not a man. You have no honor. What's wrong with every single one of you? I don't see any of you exploding right now before my eyes for the honor of king and country. Like, I'm talking on the internet into a microphone and maybe putting it up on the YouTubes later, or the podcasty thing, and that's talking for a living. And we have the same job. I'm just saying it would be pretty ridiculous to do it that way.
Almost die every time. Pauses.
Where are my swords? Obviously off camera. That's where my sword collection is, my gun collection, all my weaponry. I have a vast collection, okay, an arsenal, and I know how to use all of it proficiently. I have studied the blade. Have you? Are you a real man who studies the blade? I studied the blade.
Edits it together like this. The oil rig workers are gonna love this one. This video does make me want to go high up on a bridge, but not to work.
The number one most important thing in your life is to have a relationship with God. But number two behind that, for you non-religious folks...
See, well, I feel this is kind of what did Steven Crowder not that well. Because, you know, I think you put number one, which was relationship with God, which he thought he was. So it's like relationship with Crowder, number one. And then number two, raise a family. But again, this should probably be a higher priority, I would say, than this one. Like, I mean, in its essence, it's talking to ghosts, number one. And then number two is love your family and care for them, kind of thing. So I would put loving your family over the trying to talk to ghosts thing.
Is to be a man and have a family.
I haven't seen this type of rhetoric so like openly with, I mean, it's a popular video too. Since I was like a child, this kind of Bill O'Reilly vibes I'm getting right now, out and out religious conservatism. And it feels like the media landscape has changed, but not enough apparently. There's a market for this now. So Bill, if you're watching, start a channel. You can do it. I'll give you even tips as well.
Every road in every country was built by men.
Oh no, I hadn't seen this. Okay, we have an update on Steven Crowder. It's been a while. Apparently, Hillary Crowder has made a statement. This is Steven Crowder's ex-wife. The logical conclusion is that many of the loudest voices in the manosphere that hold such contempt for women are deeply closeted. They have very little, if any, attraction to women. Even if they never act on it, their true desire is to be with another man. I also know I could totally be wrong here. My logical conclusion is really only a theory. I mean, that's the person who he was married to. So, yeah. Guessing that's probably a bit of an insight into some things that have been suspected for some time.
Every bridge and skyscraper was built by men. Every car, every vehicle, every machine was designed by a man.
Is that true? Yeah, I just looked it up. It's true. Oh my God. Wow. And girls have cooties as well, by the way, just so you know.
And here's the thing I need you guys to realize. This is your world. So why are we acting like we don't run this shit?
Yo, I'm getting hyped, dude. What are we doing? Colonialism? What's on the agenda, man? We doing an AI monarchy again? Fuck it. I'll be your Prince Charming, maybe.
Why have we allowed liberal women and DEI initiatives to infect the workplace? Why have we continued to allow gay femboy trash in video games?
Strange. Oh no. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, you could not play that particular game if you just find it a little too woke for you, or if you're not a fan of kind of the more narrative story driven, there's not like as much action, way more exploration and talking to other characters type games. But there's a game out there for you. There's Killy Killy Bang Bang. There's tons of Killy Killy Bang Bang. Most of the games actually are Killy Killy Bang Bang, and a lot of the Killy Killy Bang Bang games, they've got a lot of, I'm sure, what you want to see, which is women's sex objects that you can just basically look at the entire time and be like, oh wow, that's an amazing jiggle physics going down. Amazing. Good thing the woke didn't destroy this game.
I can't. What is it? Dude, this is so wild. I can't believe this is happening in 2024 on YouTube.
Why have we continued to buy and allow woke video games when everybody...
One of those games isn't even out. This game hasn't been released. Why are you already complaining about it? Have you played it yet? No one has. I know the answer to that.
Video games when everybody knows that the golden age of video games is when they were masculine 20 years ago.
Everyone does know this, and this is true. If you've ever played video games, we all know that when they were masculine, they
I again feel like I'm losing my mind because like, do any of these people actually play games? I feel like they play 3 games that they love. It's like, yeah, COD, WoW, some Fortnite, and then outside of that, it's like all the rest of the games are all woke trash now, woke deplorable trash. Like, I play so many different video games in so many different genres, and yeah, there's a lot of amazing new, especially the indie game, like, you know, all the stuff coming out of that, very, very original, very, very, you know, they are trying out new things, they're experimenting, there's neat ideas, concepts, stuff like that. But the fact that you think that there's suddenly like a complete deficit of action games starring a dude, action games where you play a male protagonist, action games where you're not a homosexual, that the vast majority, like, is there any major AAA game where the main character is openly unabashedly gay? Is there one where a AAA video game, the main character, not a side character, not a choosable character, not a character slider, not a character where you get to pick a pathway down where you could possibly explore, where they're just only the selectable character is a male protagonist who loves men, just all about the dudes sexually? Is that a thing? Because until that happens, where is all of these endless, like, no, now they force the gays down our throats, and now apparently you got to play as a gay person. It's like, if someone's going to say Mass Effect, I was like, it's an option. You can choose to be gay or lesbian. Most of those games where you can have that is part of an additional, hey, if you want it, by the way, there's the alternative or the option to choose what you want your sexuality. Games like Cyberpunk, right? In Cyberpunk, you don't have to actually outright say, I'm gay, I'm straight, I'm bisexual, but when you're choosing which sex workers to have sex with in the game, you can choose men, you can choose women, you can choose non-binary people. So that's like, you, as the player, you get to do what you want. You could say it's even inclusive in that way.
They were better, and now they're gay and they're bad. He's just speaking undeniable truths.
There's 2 big reasons for all of this.
Crypto guy. I stand corrected. You know what? GTA: The Ballad of Gay Tony. Okay, you win. There it is. We have one. We got one gay.
Number 1, we've been betrayed by our own. We have been betrayed by gay beta cuck.
What? Okay, why is Jeff Bridges there? I'm so confused. Yeah, a couple people on screen are gay. What the fuck?
Rolled men.
We've been betrayed.
Oh god. All right, so hey, the leftist mafia is starting. I can't laugh at this anymore. Good video though. That was funny. Put me in a good mood.
Hey, if you'd like to unlock secret bonus episodes as well as uncensored content, go to patreon.com/the Serfs. This show is produced by Anna Loves Riley, Arian McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Jimmy Sombrero, Voltimondi, Omni, Political Poppy, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Travis McClinton, Trincel, Words Greenwood, with additional support coming from all of these amazing human beings right here.